Hello, this is Ado here and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have filmed the purple eye lid look for you guys, and if you would like to see how I accomplish this look, please watch this video to the end and don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. For this eye look, I use two palettes. I use a neutral palette by Morphe, and I also have like a Shany cosmetics palette I bought on Amazon. It has 7 layers, and they're all color coordinated. So I use the purple and blue palette to achieve the purple eye. So here I've just shown you my Morphe palette, and here this is the purple and blue palette that I've taken from one of the 7 layers of the Shany cosmetics palette. So I'm just going to use the neutral brown palette from the Morphe palette, just put on my crease as a transition shade to mute out any colors, and I'll do the same thing on the other eye. Just blend really well. You can use whatever brown you want, but I went for a very muted brown. On the lid, I'm going to put some purple color on the eyelid. As you can see, that's a very true purple. It's very pigmented. It shows up on my skin tone. And I'm just going to use a flat brush to put that down, just lay it precisely on the lid, because this is a purple shade and this is a very unique shade. You don't want this to be anywhere else but where you want it, because it's going to be hard to clean up. On my outer V, I'm going for a midnight blue, and I'm just going to put it on the outer corner and make a V shape. So I'm doing more of a spectrum of colors, of just 2 colors here, but I'm going to build on those 2 colors, as you will see as we go throughout this video. So as you can see how that just complements each other. And that's one thing I noticed about palettes, is that the shades that they put on eyeshadow palettes usually complement one another, and you can use them however you want. But today I've just chosen to use the blue and purple. So as you can see, my strategy here is just to apply and blend. So apply the shadows with a small brush where you want it to, and then blend towards the other color, towards the lighter color, so everything just meets and then just neutralizes into one spectrum, so everything just flows from light to dark. I blended a little bit out of that purple when I applied the blue, so I'm going to reapply the purple and reapply the blue and blend again until I get the desired color contrast I want. So that's pretty much all I've done. I just did the same thing, blended it, applied, blended. And I also went in with a darker brown on the outer corner of my eye, but I don't think I have that clip. But you can just use these 2 colors. And I have chosen to do my eye. As you can see, I just did my eye first, no foundation, just to make sure that I did not apply any colors on my face, so it'll be easy to apply my base when I'm done with the eye, which I'm almost done with actually. I'm just blending in with a clean brush, just to clean up any mess I've made. And then I'm just gonna go in with my foundation, going with my base primer. That was really quick. And I used my Lancome primer, and I also went in with a setting spray first. I do that because I have oily skin, and then I went in with another Urban Decay primer just so I can put some foundation on that could last me a few hours, because my skin is so oily. As you can see, I'm taking all the necessary precautions. This is my very handy primer by Benefit, the pore minimizing primer, and I just put it around my mouth and underneath my eye and forehead for anywhere that has pores that I'm trying to cover. Using my Lancome foundation, my Iman Cosmetics BB cream, mix both of them to get my shade. I'm going to apply the product outside my face, on the outer corners of my face, and blend in with a brush. So I'm just speeding up everything here. I'm just assuming everyone has their own foundation routine, but if you want to help to see how I do it, you can just ask me and then I can show you how I did it, an in-depth video. But I stick with very minimum products. As you can see, I do just the bare minimum. I do overload on the powder, so I really don't try to do too much with the liquids. And the liquids, and you can see this formula is very pigmented, so you don't even need that much. You can see how that concealer by Juvia's Place number 12, if I did not mention, I will have all the products I've listed in the description box below. And if it's sold out, I will try to find alternatives, but you can go ahead and use what you like. And if you're a beginner, you can just ask me for a beginner tutorial. I will make that as well, affordable products for everyone. So I'm using my Sacha Butter Club yellow powder as my highlighting powder. Just gonna apply that on the high points of my face with my damp sponge, and then just to set the concealer. Make sure everything is nice and nice and set, as well as highlighted, so that you can see that the demarcations of my face and my facial structure. I have an egghead, so it's kind of wide on top and narrow at the bottom, so I try not to do too much with the highlighting. It's just gonna make my head look wider, so just do minimum lighting here and there. And I love my bronzers, so I really do go in with my bronzers. Today I use the Shea Moisture bronzer, which has been discontinued, so I try not to put too much emphasis on it. But you can use whatever bronzer you like. I use an angled brush, and I just placed it on the high point, so I use it as a contour. And now here I'm going to use my CoverGirl bronzer as well. I'm going to place that on top of the Shea Moisture and just blend it in with the same brush. As I mentioned before, my hair is quite pointy. I have a very pointy chin and larger forehead, so I try not to do too much with the contour and all that, because it's just gonna make me look even wider at the top. Going in with my Milani blusher, which is purple, which goes with the eye theme. I just put that all over my face, on my cheeks, my nose, and as well as besides my forehead, so everything just looks very just complements each other. I use my setting spray by Urban Decay, and when I was done setting it, I pushed it in with my sponge. This is a highlighter by I can't remember if it's Morphe, but I think it's discontinued, so you can use whatever highlighter you want. You can even use like a gold eyeshadow or a bronze eyeshadow, and then just blend that in with your fingers. And then I go in with a beauty blender, because I want everything to go into my skin and just melt into the skin. Eyebrows, don't do much as usual. I just brush it in, and then I use the eyebrow pencil to shape it, but I didn't even put that clip in because I just thought it wasn't necessary, because my eyebrows are already naturally curved. Urban Decay purple eyeliner. I put down the lower on my bottom lashes, and you can see how stunning that looks. And then fill everywhere else where I don't have anything. I'm going to the same palette. I'm taking a very light shimmer, shimmer, what you call it, eyelid. I can't even talk. But yeah, you can see what I'm doing. I'm just putting that in the middle of my eyelid, shimmer eyeshadow, and I put it on my eyelid just for a little bit of highlight on the eyelid. Going in with my black eyeliner, I'm just gonna fill my eyelashes. I just put a little bit because I'm not gonna use liner, so I'm just putting it where my eyelashes are. I'm actually going to wear a very light eyelash for this look, and then I'm applying that's the lash glue, and I've already put my eyelashes. It's a struggle for me, so I usually don't even record that because I have all kinds of ugly faces when I'm putting in my eyelashes. So yeah, that's the look. I'm just putting my mascara just to blend the eyelash with the falsies. As you can see, that is really natural eyelash, and it's just really subtle. You can use this for a daytime look or a nighttime look. And this is a lipstick by Milani. It's also purple. It goes in with the purple theme, as you can see, and I'm just gonna apply that. Apply as much as I want to get the color that I desire. And then I'm gonna go in with my brown NYX lip liner and put it on top of that. Put it on the corners of my lips, like that. So that's what I'm doing here, and then I'm gonna go in and add my MAC lipstick. I'm using my MAC lipstick in Diva. I'm gonna put it on top of my Milani lipstick, so it gives me more of a plum look. So you can see how that looks. That looks really nice. It's quite vampy, and if it's too much for you, you can go for a lighter look. You can go for like a neutral lip, or you can go for a bold red lip. Whichever you like, you can do it. So that's the look, and it's really easy. I think it's easy, and you use very minimum products, so it's doable. You might have to practice your blending a little, but I think this is very doable. Well, thank you for spending your day with me, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Please comment and share the video, and leave any ways you can leave comments and ways I can improve on my video, and I'm still trying to figure this out. Thank you so much, and stay safe, and please use the time that you have now and appreciate the people around you. Thank you. Bye bye.